Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Through the Ages, a new story of civilization. We are at the start of Age 3 over here. At this point, I mean, this is the third and final age. We're going to see these culture numbers go up like crazy. Highest culture does win the game. We don't currently have a leader. But what we do have is a lot of ability to gain strength pretty quickly. We could do a war over technology with yellow. It's actually kind of interesting timing. He's got no military cards in his hand. He actually won't have quite enough science to purchase tanks on his turn. He will have Wave of Nationalism, which will give him a lot of production for building units, but his units are a little on the obsolete side. He's got the Transcontinental Railway for +4 strength as well, but if we go, now I was going to go with a fairly culture and science heavy turn. But I could go and buff out my military in sort of a surprising way, I think. Of course, he could also just spend his tech, but the War of Technology, we can also take buildings. Just blue buildings? Special blue technologies. He doesn't have any. He does have this. I think it's worth giving it a go. Although, I don't have the military actions to go and build up a bunch of military if I do this. No, I'm just going to skip the turn. That's going to be fine. We'll go for the point-based approach. Getting computers would be nice. I mean, all of these yellow cards are always very, very sexy as well. Especially like the tier 3s are quite a bit stronger. We can't play them this turn. But, okay. First, we do trigger our ocean liner to bring us a free pop. Thank you very much. Second, I do want to develop journalism. Now, I'm going to at least develop one selective breeding here to just make sure we've got more food, because the thing is we can get more passive growth here. I think the other thing I'm going to do is actually, well, I don't have to do it now. I'm going to destroy one of the agriculture later. I guess for now, we're going to go and get some, oh, I don't have enough even with urban growth. Never mind. I'm still okay with this. Keep the food accruing so that we can grow our pop pretty aggressively. How many actions do I have? We don't need mechanized our agriculture. Tanks, you know what? We're going to get this because that's the cavalry. So we went from knights, we're skipping over cavalry, we're going to tanks. That's good. I'll also pick up computers and develop it now? Maybe. I think I'm actually just going to grab urban growth over here so we can use it next turn to do a lot of stuff. There's no reason to develop computers right now since I can't use them quite yet anyway. And I don't have enough to produce another unit. I do have the actions here, but yeah, we will just end turn. I think I'm a lot happier than that than starting the war. I mean, we could still consider doing it next turn as well. We have a very advanced thing there. Cold War, the 2 strongest civilizations gain some science. Well, that's nice. I mean, it still helps Red here. Red's going to be quite dangerous. Got a lot of stuff going through. The Eiffel Tower will give him a lot of passive culture. I think it's 4 per turn from that. Swapped over to Gandhi. So starting wars with him it takes twice as many actions, which is kind of poopy. Would love it. Okay, there's a democracy over here. I think we're going to have to go with that because we did skip the Constitutional Republic or whatever it was. So democracy does give us a lot more actions. Also gives us a lot of passive culture. I think that would be something we'd really be interested in grabbing. Multimedia is a slight upgrade to the other sort of press building we picked up. I don't remember the name of those things. They're not libraries. Oh, no, they are libraries. Never mind. Terrorism. The civilization with least culture destroys... With the least culture destroys 1 urban building each other civilization. Yellow has the least. Ow. So, red and myself both lose a building here via yellow. That is a really powerful card. Never seems to come up when I'm the one who's got the lowest culture. Wave of Nationalism 2 to gain a bunch of production. Taking the rockets, which is the sort of cannon branch. Build some rockets, going up in strength. Yeah, it's a very good thing I didn't start the war. Well, I mean, I could potentially boosted my own thing, but no, I would have only had 1 military action for it, so. Getting quite strong all of a sudden. Looks like democracy will be an option for us, though. Impact of Wonders. So again, we're not starting a war. Now, these things can give a bunch of points. This would give me the most out of everyone. We'll load this one, and we'll probably end up loading both. Weakest civilization loses 1 colony. Ooh, colony loss. That's really brutal. Sid Meier's. Each of your labs produce an amount of culture equal to its level, but they produce 1 science less. Yeah, we're going to have to do this and combo it with computers. I think I can live without tanks for a bit. I really want to get democracy, which we could even use this turn. Well, if we're going to use it, we have to use it as early as possible. Let's do that, giving us some actions. That's good. We don't have enough science to develop computers, in fact. So I don't want to develop Sid Meier's right now, because he's going to make my labs produce less science. I think one of the things we do, actually, is we just level up a lab to here. It doesn't really... It's going to be fine cost-wise. So it's 3 to upgrade. Urban Growth 2 is a discount of 3. Yeah, okay, so that's... so we'll use that to upgrade this lab for a little bit more. We can still use you for a free worker, which is fine. I think I'm going to build another lab here, and the reason is that will give us enough science next turn to develop computers. Again, assuming I don't develop Sid Meier's, which is going to have to be the way that it's going to have to be. We don't have... Oh, no, we do have a justice system. Civil service is better, but I'm not as worried about doing the upgrade if I've got that. I can grab efficient upgrade and reserves. And I think that's going to be the way to go to develop a bunch of things next turn. Satellites is nice, although again, I do have the lower tier building, so it's less sexy than if I didn't have any. So we're going to do a bunch of that. We should have a pretty explosive turn next turn. I do have enough production to build up some military. Still want to get tanks at some point. I think what I'm going to do, in preparation for maybe dumping this down, which is quite potent, I think I'm going to go and get a knight. So I don't really have to save minerals to get computers next turn because of reserves and efficient upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and do that. A war over technology is not really going to play out over there, unfortunately. I don't really have to worry about defending against aggression. Impact of Wonder, you know what? We're not going to have an edge from Impact of Wonder that much. I don't think it's going to earn us that much stuff. And someone else might sneak in a higher tier Wonder, which is going to be worth... Yeah, no, I don't know. We'll just do this. War over Culture is a game-winning. Pact offer. Red and myself can't attack each other. Red produces extra culture. I produce less. No one can declare war on Quill. No. I reject. I reject your offer. It's interesting. The Red's offering to protect me. Yeah, no. I'm not really worried about a war being declared. Modern infantry for Gandhi. I mean, it's more expensive to declare war against him, but he still needs to worry about defending himself because he could still make himself a pretty sexy target. I don't remember, like, Gandhi's got a passive, like, massive culture gain. Like, he's getting plus 11 per turn now. It is such an amazing, amazing trait. On the other hand, Sid Meier's will give us quite a bit. We'll be deploying it next turn. International tourism. So they each get extra culture, bypassing me. Womp womp. That's bad news. H2 labs, but we're gonna have computers. Hollywood earns you a crap ton of stuff. We don't have a Wonder being built right now, right? So I think I can grab Hollywood. Albert Einstein. We don't need mechanized agriculture. If we get oil, that'd be nice, but it's going to come too late. The game ends when this pack runs out, and then we have one more turn after that. Military action, no. I'm going to skip politics. So Hollywood. Oh, it gives you bonus for cultures or for theaters and libraries. I have library tech, but I haven't built them. Fast food chain. Each worker in a military unit or urban building, and 2 for every farm. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of actions to do it. Spaceflight is also really good. It's for each technology card. Okay, well, I know we have to go Sid Meier's. We have to go and develop computers. And we also know that we're going to need, you know, something over there. We can't build more labs, so we may as well do an upgrade. And we know we're going to get the extra free pop over here. 21. 16 to produce. That's 16 as well. Rear loaded. Each level your technology cards. If we get the tanks, I think that'll give us more as well. Okay, we'll grab this, although there's something to be said about grabbing fast food chain just because this would be better for everyone else, and this one is less good for everyone else. I'm going to do this again, because I got the pop, sort of generally moving our way there. Some events we might be protected from some events right now. Right now, what's my tactic worth? And it should be doing this 7, so it would be a downgrade to switch to the other tactic. Although, I'm going to do it. And the reason for that is, next turn, I'm probably going to be going... Oh, I can actually have enough science. I was going to say tanks into doing that. So maybe that was a little foolish. Okay. So we're not getting the full strength because we're using obsolete troops. We're getting the 6 instead of the 11. It's the knights holding us back because they're 2 eras behind. I'll get rid of this. If we can somehow sneak in a war over culture, we might be able to win, but... I'm getting 12 culture per turn. Pact offer. Oh, loss of sovereignty again. No, because that would produce less culture. And I'm not worried about being attacked, really. There you go. Did grab the fast food chain. The question is, are we going to be able to finish our wonder in time? We're really going to have to focus on it. Oh, there goes the fast food chain like crazy. Red 13 per turn. Jeez, this is going to be tight. This is going to be really tight. Vast territory comes up. I'm kind of okay with competing with this. 10? No, I pass. Using a lot of defensive cards to do it, so you didn't even weaken your military that much. That's kind of annoying. Scoring culture from Albert Einstein. High-level libraries, giving him more culture. Although he's pretty far behind. It'll be those late-game events that really determine what happens here, I think. Probably when we hit age 4, that final turn, which is coming up soon. So I really want to get this built. So Shock Troops is now available for everyone. Whatever. I don't need alliances. Okay. We will get one more turn no matter what. So we'll build this. I need 9 more. I don't have enough for this. Yeah, I really don't have anything to do with my civic actions. I could just get more pop. I could build one of those. How are we doing culture-wise? Again, it'll be the final events that trigger it. It probably is worth making sure we've got at least one of these libraries. But that would take up too much. I can't build it and still be able to do this. Endowment for the arts. For each civilization with more culture points than you have, you score 3. That will give me at least some because red's about to pass me. Actually, he's not. So it's not going to do anything. Just for military units. I mean, the oil's not going to matter. I think I'll grab this because it would be a technology that could score me a little bit more with that. Yeah, I can develop movies next turn and then finish the wonder. And then the wonder would be worth a little bit more. And I'm going to take this just to block someone else from, like, grabbing a big fat military card just suddenly and surprising me. Same sort of logic there. Although, hold on. We'll just raise our population conventionally over here. Not that I know we're going to do it. I can copy a tactic. You're right. I can. Because this tactic is actually worth more. And we're not gonna get to use the other one. So I will swap back to this. And in turn, drop the War over Culture, because we're not gonna have a chance to use it. Because my next turn will be the last turn. There you go. Age 4 is triggered. Woo! Scores culture equal to the science rating. Yellow, 15! Okay, yellow's still behind, but my god, their science rating is crazy. Are they behind, though? And they're doing some packs and things. Da 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 da. Fast food is finished. Actually, the endowment for the arts would have given me 6 culture. I think. Maybe. I don't know. So he takes that. I probably should have just grabbed that. There's still something to be said about like making sure to block people from the advanced infantry and doing something crazy. Equal to the amount of mining we can produce, which is less for me. Red's up to 100 now. Oh, these last few turns, everything goes so crazy. Professional sports. Okay, sure, fine. So, I mean, I will finish my wonder on my last turn. And then it comes out to what's in the event deck. I don't know. So the thing with this game is there's opportunities to make mistakes on every turn, but then there's the larger strategic mistakes that can be a lot harder to spot since they build up over time. So I'm just going to skip this, I guess. There's nothing I can load in the event deck. So the idea is I'm going to trigger another technology of some kind, and then build this, earning 24 extra points, which at least puts me over 100. And that's that. I mean, I can grab a bunch of cards here, but I can't play any of them. Boom, boom. Can't do anything there. I'll do that. I don't have enough. There we go. I can build a temple for +1 culture. There we go, just in case there's some sort of scoring for each amount of mine you have active. I suppose I could have done military as well, but no, there's nothing that's going to happen there, so that's it. Yeah, we'll end the turn. So I'll end at 117 here, plus whatever's in the event deck. Oh, this is going to be tight. Tight. I am so happy, though, that this is now available for PC. These turns go so much faster. This game would have taken twice as long on my phone. I mean, we are leading now. Red's got his final turn, though. Is he going to finish the internet? No, he doesn't have enough production for that. That's got to cost like 16 or more. He doesn't have the thing. That's great. We might have this. Holy crap, we might have this. I thought we were doomed after Red's last turn. Finishing this. Okay. Final events. Yellow's earning a lot from that. But I'm not as afraid as Yellow right now. Level of each urban building. Oh, we tied! Okay, but that puts me slightly ahead. Impact of science. Yellow again earning a lot. Okay, what was I saying about not being afraid of Yellow? Impact of variety. Okay, still ahead. This is so tight, though. Impact of balance. I earned more from that. Nice. And the final one. Impact of competition. I don't... Oh, military units. Okay, I was going to say I don't have arenas. Oh my god, I did just win. Not as, like, that's pretty good. Over 200 is, like, a really good score, I think, in this. But that's not too shabby at all. I'm very pleased. Oh my god, it's so hard to win against the advanced AI, the hard AI. Well, thank you very much for watching. I think it is currently available on sale on Steam. I don't know. And there are all these challenges if you want a little bit of extra variety. And of course, there's multiplayer as well. Not that I've played any of the multiplayer. There's synchronous and asynchronous, so like play by email style if you want, which works pretty well for this kind of game. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.